Practice makes perfect when it comes to scooping. So take the time to weigh your scoops when you start, and soon you'll learn to scoop consistently. Learning proper techniques of portion control is an essential part of your training. Each menu item recipe will have designated dipper and container sizes. When you use the correct size tools and become familiar with them, you will be more likely to scoop appropriate portions for each recipe. Remember, cones and cups that are too large or too small for the portion make the customers feel cheated or encourage over-scooping. In other words, portion control starts with the proper container. Let's talk now about hand packing. When a customer selects a particular flavor and wants to take it home, it must be hand-packed into a pint or quart-sized container. To accomplish this simply and easily, take the spade from the dipper well and tap off any excess water. Score the can of ice cream by using the spade to mark the can into quarters. Beginning where the lines intersect, push through the ice cream toward the wall of the can. Imagine the tub as a pie and cut wedge-shaped pieces from the center out. Keep the overall surface of the ice cream relatively level. Always use a spade to pack the ice cream into the container over the ice cream can, and weigh the container at intervals as you approach the target weight. The proper weight for a pint of ice cream is 12 ounces, for a quart is 24 ounces. Customers like to see you go back for more, but if you go over the target weight, never remove any of the ice cream. Finally, with the container on the work surface, press gently on the ice cream with the edge of the spade. Never use the flat surface of the spade because this overcompresses the product. Now let's stop and review what we've learned about scooping and hand packing. Ice cream must be tempered before it can be served. Make sure dip well and dipping pad is clean and in place. Note the differences between mechanical and zero dippers. Always tap the dipper on the dipping pad before using. Dip, don't dig. Keep the ice cream level in the can as you dip. Practice proper portion control. Properly hand pack ice cream. Now that we've covered the basics of the ice cream, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to get ready for another busy day. Let's talk about store opening responsibilities. Once you're inside, keep the doors locked until you're ready to open for business. Here's a routine that will help guarantee your Hershey's premium ice cream is always fresh and delicious. You'll want to make these steps a daily activity. For a detailed explanation, see Section 6 entitled Operating in the How-To Manual. Check the ice cream temperature in the dipping cabinet. Check and log freezer temperature. Clean glass areas on dipping cabinets and display merchandisers. Check your menu board and update your specials, your daily flavors, or any other important changes. Always remember to wash your hands before handling food and working in the food area. Check the water level in the topping warmers and turn them on. Turn on the water to the dipping wells and stock with dippers and spades. Check syrups and toppings for spoilage and restock as needed. Dispose of any toppings that contain bubbles or sting your tongue. Remember to wash and sanitize the containers before refilling. Make smaller amounts of slower moving toppings to lessen waste from spoilage. Here's how to check the dipping cabinet. Scrape ice off the dipping cabinet at least once a day, either when opening or closing. To accomplish this, cover the ice cream with the plastic lids furnished by Hershey's. Then place a piece of wax paper or freezer paper over the ice cream cans. Using your scraper with a side-to-side motion, scrape the ice buildup into a large tray, being careful not to let the ice scrapings fall onto the ice cream cans. Uncover the ice cream containers, then inspect the ice cream's taste, color, and smell. Remove any ice or stray bits of other flavor. Check the temperature and hardness of ice cream in the dipping cabinet with a stick thermometer. Keep ice cream well stocked. A near-empty can should be removed to the storage freezer and replaced. When there's room, the remaining product can be added to the new can. Keep ice cream cans scraped down using the flat part of the spade and roll the ice cream from the side. Make sure your uniform is clean and fresh and you're ready to start the day. Of course, you'll always want to keep your work area clean. Constantly clean around the scale, the cash register, dipping cabinets, shake machine, and counters. When you clean the glass on either the outside or the inside of the dipping cabinet, Be sure plastic lids are put on each can to prevent the cleaning solution from getting into or flavoring the product. The Hershey's How-To Manual contains step-by-step instructions on every aspect of opening and operating your ice cream store. See Section 4 entitled Equipment and Supplies. The How-To Manual is must reading. Let's quickly review what we've learned so far. Check equipment, menu board, and tools. Check ice cream. Make sure it's well stocked. Scrape your dipping cabinet at least daily. Keep your work area clean and sparkling. Make sure your uniform is clean and fresh. Now we're ready to start serving our customers. Your prompt, friendly, courteous service will make eating Hershey's Premium Ice Cream even more enjoyable. The best way to greet your customer is with a smile. Always greet customers as soon as they come in, even if you are in the middle of serving someone else. Good choice. Hi there, I'll be with you in just a moment. What size can I get for you today? Taking an order isn't just delivering what the customer asks for. It's knowing your product so you can give suggestions to the customer, because often they don't know exactly what they want. Don't be afraid to suggest your favorite flavor. You also need to know what's in a particular flavor.
They all look good.
Well, my favorite flavor is peanut butter fudge. Would you like to try a sample? You also want to be able to suggest the flavors, toppings, and blend-in items. How about adding chocolate sprinkles to that? Makes it extra tasty. You should also practice trade-up selling, like suggesting a double cone, a milkshake when they order a soft drink, or a sundae or banana split when they ask for a dish of ice cream.
I'd like a scoop of Rocky Road, please.
Would you like a double scoop? Don't be pushy, but help customers out when they need a suggestion. Don't hurry a customer, but be ready for the order. Oftentimes, when you are making up an order, you're creating a showpiece that will entice other customers to order the same thing. Take your time to ensure perfection. Listen carefully and repeat their order back to them. That was a double dip of Rocky Road, right? This will ensure you give them exactly what they ask for. And treat all customers the same: children, adults, and seniors. Always remember to say goodbye. This is important because it makes the customer feel appreciated. Thank them for coming and invite them back again soon. Thanks for coming in. Hope to see you soon. Remember, customers are here for a good time, and as a courteous server, you can make all the difference in the world. Now let's review the last few minutes. You represent the business to the public. Be courteous and smile, smile, smile. Practice suggest and trade-up selling techniques. Thank your customer for coming and invite them back. Whew, it's been a busy day, but we're not through yet. There are some specific responsibilities that must be accomplished every day at closing. Be sure to read the How-To Manual for a detailed checklist of closing procedures. Remove can clamps and place in the sink to soak. Restocking the ice cream at night allows it to begin its tempering process. Remember, depending on the flavor, it takes as long as 24 hours to temper ice cream to proper dipping temperatures. Be sure to rotate your inventory. Each can of Hershey's ice cream has a code date. Wash the can clamps, dry, and replace. Cover ice cream securely with can lids or plastic wrap. Clean the interiors of dipping cabinets and display cases. Remember to cover the ice cream with plastic lids when using glass cleaner on the dipping cabinet. Store refrigerated toppings. Cover or store baked goods and cones. Cover products in display cases. Clean topping bars, warmers, cone holders, scales, and other countertop equipment. Wash down all shelves, countertops, dipping cabinets, display cases, and other equipment. Depending on how well proper scraping and cleaning procedures are followed, some scraped ice, dirt, and dropped product will build up. Then it will be necessary to do a full cleaning of the dipping cabinet. Please check the How-To Manual, Section 6, Operating for full details.